Happy Friday.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hello. Hey, we are on the Go Radio. And you're listening and looking at the new perspective, What's Stopping You, with Kimberly Harrington.
And of course, your girl Trina.
The queen, Miss Trina Thomas. And right now, we have a beautiful special guest who this honor is really turned into a reunion of sorts. So I just want to introduce you to a beautiful soul, a beautiful young lady who I met about a month ago. She really inspired me, and she also inspired Trina too. I know that. So Trina, go ahead and tell us who we got here. Who we got, Trina?
She was our star.
Yeah.
She is a star.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
That's why we got
From day one to the day. And that's why we wanted you on this show. I'm getting ready to cry.
I appreciate it.
This is emotional right now.
No, it's okay. It's
so
okay.
Much going on.
It's all right because
So,
I feel the same way about y'all. I really, really do. And appreciate it.
We have Miss T. How you pronounce it? Because I always say T.
Tienda.
It's Tienda.
We have Miss Tienda McLean.
Yes. T.
And today our show is going to be about Phlebotomy Express Training Center because, again, we always tell you that we're going to bring you new entrepreneurship, black-owned business, businesses that are doing something in the community. And this particular business happens to be mine. I am the president of Phlebotomy Express Training Centers. And I just want to say welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Welcome to the new perspective. What's stopping you? The purpose of this particular show is we wanted to bring on students who took our program and just kind of demonstrate maybe some of the things that stopped you from doing phlebotomy or stopped you from changing. Because this is a career change for you. You were already doing something else. So just explain or tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, again, my name is Tienda. Everyone calls me T. Everyone who knows me calls me T. Okay. When I just moved back into this neighborhood.
Okay.
So I was happening to drive down the street and I saw the school, and it was instantly was like, you should take the class.
Okay.
You should take the class. You should take the class. And then I just left it alone. And then someone told me, T, you need to get into this program. I said, what program? They said, Phlebotomy Express Training. I said, where is it? Forgetting that it was literally down the street. I'm thinking it's downtown. 6 Mile in Wyoming. Are you serious? I said, I got to get in this class. You're going to love the people that work there. You're going to love the owner, the teachers, the administrator. Everybody in there is cool people. No, they act just like you.
True,
and you're going to love them. You're going to love them. So I still waited. And I waited to the end of the week to call. And the class was about to start that Monday. And so I spoke to Miss Kim on the phone. We talked literally for 45 minutes. She was like, dude, I got the running mouth. That's hilarious.
No, you ain't lying on that. That was right there.
I couldn't get out the phone. Trina must have been off because that's the only reason why I would answer the phone.
And just speaking to her on the phone, it encouraged my spirit that I said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get in this class. And I called just about everybody I know. And I was always taught, you aim high so that person could fall low. So I was saying I needed this amount of money. And people were like, well, I don't have that, but I got this. Then I called the next person. I wouldn't tell them how much I had. I need this. And they were falling here. And I kept on doing that. And my husband came through. Thank you, honey. Keith McLean. Okay. And everything worked out. Next thing I know, I am in the class. I was so excited. Y'all have no idea. I was so excited.
I have an idea. I really appreciate you. Let me tell you something before we get started. Trina, can you kind of explain what phlebotomy is and the program itself, but more so, what is phlebotomy, and then I'll tell people how we actually got started in that.
Okay, so phlebotomy is the act of drawing blood, and I am one of the best instructors in the state of Michigan. I am, and I am, for you, I am honored that you chose me because you didn't have to, and you believed in me, and I'm glad that I made you proud.
Yeah, I'm glad you chose me. because I had a vision. I retired, and I didn't open this business by myself. I opened it up with my business partner, who is no longer with the company. And so we had a vision to retire from where we worked at after 30 years, and we decided to open up a business in the community that would be an advantage to the community. We are actually the first African American women to open up a trade school in the city of Detroit in over 35 years.
Amen.
Not even realizing that was the feat, that was the marquee of it all. I kind of just realized that last month after being open a year. But the vision was to bring a program to Detroit for Detroiters or whoever, to become very diverse as we've been open, but to bring something where you could actually have a career, not just a job, but you could have a career where you could make enough money, not just to pay rent, but to pay rent and car note, to be able to take care of your families, because the anchor of a home is income and a good foundation. And we as women or people who have a struggle, if we can come home with a decent paycheck, it just alleviates so much. It alleviates stress. You just don't have to worry about where the shoes are going to come from, where the groceries are going to come from. It allows you to take a trip. You know, it adds value to your family. And so that's what the goal was. And it happened to be directly across the street from Mumford High School, which is the alumni that I went to Mumford. And so I had a vision that Mumford was going to be my base. But after talking and just advertising and meeting people, I realized that the base was bigger than that. We had a lot of people that were coming as CNAs and medical assistants, and that's good.
And it is.
That's good. It's not to knock that, but whenever you can add a certificate and come out making $15 to $16 an hour, that's a big feat.
Yes, it
and
is.
whenever you can come out and do it 1 day a week for 4 weeks and do clinicals, so we kind of you can't beat that. And so I am honored anytime someone comes in, because I guess you can attest to this, T. It's a ministry too, and that's something that I never thought. I thank God for choosing me for that, because I thought you guys would just sign up, do the program, and leave. But some people come in and they have a lot of baggage.
That's true.
And we have to talk them through that baggage. And then, so when you say you're honored, Trina,
Yes,
I am so honored for you that you saw a vision, because you saw a school when it wasn't a school. You saw just an empty box, no desks, no chairs, no anything, but you believed in our vision. And I also want to thank Trina's husband, Ernest, who happens to be in the studio, because that's a big thing to allow your wife to step out on somebody else's faith. That's big. And so I just want to let Ernest know that I appreciate him, because, Trina went home, she was like, I don't know, I got to see. But at the end of the day, a year later, we have been featured in Crane Detroit magazine. We have become community partners with Goodwill Industries. And we work especially with those who have come back into the entry system from prison. So you can have a felony, and I will educate you, because why? That does not define you.
Amen.
And you can become what you want to become. You don't have to work for anybody that does not require, that does not allow felonies. You can. I teach entrepreneurship. So you can be whatever you want to be. This is a second chance game. This is what this is all about.
Amen.
And so I'm just going to give it to you, because I want to know the program. You went 1 day a week, classroom. How was it? Because that was your instructor right there.
I think that I went into it thinking too much. And it was told from the very beginning, everything that you need to study is in the book. I went then and above. I did extra. And when you've been out of school for a while, first of all, trying to get that brain back into that routine where you're studying and you're taking time out of your day to concentrate on this, because this is so important. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is going to change everything.
Right.
So I had to I had to make sacrifices. And like I said, I was thinking a little too much. But as far as the overall class, I really enjoyed it. One thing I have to say about the 1 day a week, I have never been to a school where you go 1 day a week. Every time I went to a school, it was every day. So you can imagine for those who need a sitter or transportation to get there every single day, that's a lot. But 1 day, if you could take time out to do 1 day a week, 1 day a week and an hour a day set aside to study, you don't have no reason to fail.
Yeah, because the way the program was actually designed for those who, if you had a family, if you had another job, if you were still currently in school, it was designed for you to do that. And so, but that's why I really enjoyed the program, the way it was designed. I just want to, if I could, read some, and I brought along some surveys from other students.
Right, because
and I
we
just
do
want
anonymous surveys on week 4.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take time out just to read a few. And for those other students out there who are watching or listening, I want to thank you because you are also a star. And I'm very appreciative to have taught you and to know that your future started with PETC. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and read a few. And it says, and they are, some of them have their names on, some of them are anonymous. But this one says, I enjoyed my time learning at Phlebotomy Express Training Center. My instructor was very knowledgeable and professional. The environment was relaxing, enjoying, making me more comfortable with my skills. I felt prepared to go into the field as a phlebotomist. I would like to make time. I would like more practice time with the arm and the supplies after school. I don't know what that meant, but you do have to turn your book and your arm in on
That's
the
exactly what that means. Because it having the arm having the arm at home, even like to keep it, it just makes you feel more comfortable. Yeah. And I mean, it's literally like you're really doing it. So it does, as a student, I'm speaking I'll speak for the students. Yeah. It helps because I know a lot of people wanted to keep the book and keep the arm. It really does help. And it's almost like a security blanket, maybe.
Yeah. That's why I took it away.
Yeah. Let me tell you one more. Let me tell you. I've got a few more here to go. Okay. So another one says, my instructor came in early. I did. And let me in to come in to study whenever I wanted. I had one question. She happily answered it and made sure that I understood. She was also well encouraging along with the other staff. The environment was very calm and comfortable. They all made this process very easy for me. And I'm going to do just one more. I learned so much in such a short time. I believe I caught on quickly. Actually, sad it lasted on the day of the last class. So
let me speak to what you said, T. That training arm is a privilege because the school I went to
did not have one.
She told us to use a banana, a stuffed animal, or a what she say, a towel.
I don't know. I didn't go to your school.
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. I didn't go to school.
To me, she disrespected me because when you pay for something, you should have the tools to learn. Nor did we have a book. So the first investment was to go on a shopping spree and find those arms and training arms that simulate. But at the end of the day, when you've had something, a training arm, and it takes away the anxiety, when it's time to do your clinicals, which is the 50 live blood draws, you got to be ready and ready to rock and roll. True. And the training arm is not like dealing with actual flesh. And we do 50 practices, but it's not 50 people. And so with that, you get to change up and have different people and different experiences. And so it's more than that. We also teach professional presence skills. A lot of the employers out here are saying that people just don't know how to act in the workplace.
It's true.
And so we have to make sure that we send them out there, because it's not about if it's my school, if it's my name, you got to be this kind of way. You should want to be that way anyway. You should want to carry yourself in a professional manner when you're in a professional workplace. And so you have to understand that a lot of people depend on you. Let me tell you about phlebotomy and what I learned in dealing with Red Cross. Compassion. So if we want you to be compassionate in the workplace, we got to show you compassion.
That's true.
And so that's one of the requirements that me and Miss Trina, we check ourselves. And that's one of the things about respect. We call each other Miss Trina and Miss Kim, and we demand that you call us that as students, because it gives a level of respect. And then as you come in that door, I always tell you, I think I told you specifically, anybody, when you put that navy blue scrub on, you are a phlebotomist the moment you hit the door. You start off at 100%. And you, and only you, will detract from that, subtract from that.
Right.
So that means you started out at 100. I have every bit of faith in you. But it's when you don't apply yourselves, when you don't show up on time, when you do things like that. And I can honestly say you have been an exemplary student. And I appreciate you, because I started asking her to answer the phone. I'm like, T, get the phone. You know, I put
Why
you
you sitting there?
Why
You didn't see the door?
Did you get the door? But I do that because I have employed some of my students.
That's true.
I have employed. If I can't employ you, you know, I try to do things that can get you out there. But listen, let me give you the website, because this is our business. So right now our website is being, it's under construction. Our new website, it is phlebotomyexpresstrainingscenters.com. Our email address, which is new, is phlebotomyexpress123@gmail.com. That's again phlebotomyexpress123@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook, and you can look us up at Phlebotomy Express Training Centers LLC on Facebook. And so when you go through that, you kind of can see how we are, mannerism. What you see is what you get. Miss Trina is very strict and very stern, so we got some rules. It's not all sappy.
Oh,
That's
no.
true.
Oh, no. I kind of balance it out as an instructor. You know, just to piggyback off of what you said, Kim, you know, I was fortunate to go to a phlebotomy school who I learned a lot from. Actually, my phlebotomist instructor was the best example. So I learned from her. And Ms. Howard, if you're out there and you're looking, thank you so much. You know, you can bless me with the platform to be able to do what I knew that was already in me. And for that, I thank you again. You know, I just added more to some of the things that Ms. Howard taught me, which was a part of who I am.
Structure.
You know, structure. You know, compassion, patience, caring. I also minister too. You know, it's ministry in me, been ministry in me for a very, very long time. And I love to mentor young people, especially young ladies. You know, oftentimes today, class is gone. It's gone. You know, and I try to be the best example when these young ladies see me and listen to me. And so when they come through the door, you know, the first day, that's what I want to show them. I want to show them an example, you know, because for me, it's bigger than just teaching phlebotomy. You know, it's a whole lot more to it. And I just thank God that he positioned me there to be able to be a blessing to all the students. And it don't matter how old you are.
Oh, yeah, because we got some.
Because we have young, we have old. It don't matter.
Homeless.
No.
We got a student who was homeless. So this goes back to the new perspective. What's stopping you?
Absolutely.
It should be nothing that stops you. We had a student who was homeless. She was homeless.
Yes, she was.
She lived in a shelter. Her
she
husband
caught the
lived
bus.
in another one.
Yes.
Her 4 children stayed with her mother.
Yes.
And she got a 98%. And she actually finished her clinicals. So we
She
give
sure
you 6 weeks to do your clinicals. She came with a busload every day of homeless.
Yes, she did.
And she finished her clinicals, and it was high.
Yes.
But also along the way, sometimes I would help her. I would just
that's what we do. You know, we would volunteer our own
$30 because at the end of the day, I still wanted her to have that dignity. If she caught the bus to go see her children, to take something to them. a toy or something. And I didn't want her to feel shame about that. So it is a whole lot. I appreciate you. As anybody know me, I don't like to toot no horns. I feel humble.
For
I feel
real.
like,
No, just
I really don't. This is me talking about my business. I'd rather for somebody else to come on and talk about their business.
Yeah.
But somebody told me something, and I think it was Miss Yolanda Adams. She said, you are going to be blessed because anytime you take people out of poverty,
that's right.
God loves that.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me feel good because I gotta honor God. So this school, I didn't want no school. I wanted to retire and travel and do all I had to do, but God chose me. And I thank God every day. I thank Him. I thank
It's
Him
a
right
lot to
now.
be thankful
I was
for.
just about to say
it's a
that.
lot to
And
be.
I
It's a
thank Him
lot to
because
be
I just
thankful
became a
for.
preferred vendor for Michigan Works. So, again, Goodwill Industries, the Flip the Script and Life Launch program is a provider, a community partner of ours. So if you know anyone that needs any type of funding, if they meet the requirements of 18 to 24, Goodwill can help them. If you know anyone that's unemployed, Michigan Works can help them. So call your Michigan Works office. They have some orientations coming up. And you let them know, I want to go to Phlebotomy Express Training Center on Wyoming, across the street from Mumford. And we got to play this game because it's almost time to go.
Okay, so
let's lighten it
A
up.
question each?
a question.
We got to
each.
hurry up, too.
Okay.
And Kim can't cheat.
On the Go Radio with Miss Yolanda
Don't cheat.
Adams. Yo,
Cheat.
Adams. And I just want to tell her I love her and I appreciate her. And if anybody
Love her.
You had to be here 5 minutes before we went on, you would understand why we are in awe of God.
Okay, cut it. Come on,
come
just get you one.
Just
you
one?
can
Yep,
go
just take one.
long-winded. Just get one, Kim.
Well, I was trying, you was shaking
Just
it up.
pick one.
I ain't gonna cheat today though.
That's what she says. She
Okay,
always cheat. Let's see.
Oh, this low down and dirty.
And you picked it.
Now this low down and dirty right here, I done got chills, Lord. I'm having hot flashes and I don't have those.
Well, can I read mine? I'm going to read mine.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How would you describe you? It says 1, funny, 2, serious, 3, caring, 4, professional, 5, all the above. All the above.
All right.
Yo, wait till you see
But extremely funny.
this ain't right.
I am hilarious.
You are.
Toot. Let me stop.
Gone.
Okay,
You don't want me to do mine.
Okay, mine says, is Kim crazy?
Is there a 1, 2, and 3?
Well,
Is that multiple choice?
today I am
Do they
not.
want me to be honest?
Well, I'm not today because
want to-
I picked up my prescription for
So-
Xanax.
There you have it. You heard it from her mouth.
Y'all ain't nothing wrong with me today.
I don't have to answer that question. That was real easy. That was real easy. Okay, no, I'm just
girl.
playing. That's not what it was.
That is not.
It ain't strong, Xanax. It's just something to mellow me out. It ain't strong. It ain't nothing.
we tell.
You almost have to
we
You almost have to take 2 or 3 of them before it to work. The doctor just she just want me to sample it.
Read your. She said stamp.
Oh my
She
God!
said
I
stamp. Only thing
ain't
in
gonna
the
never
package.
get no man now. Lord, oh, you lost
the
that
question?
Okay, so the real the real question was, if you were a meal, what would it look like?
She ate my oxtails. I had in the refrigerator at work.
Last. Jay threw it out. It was old. Last.
We just got them
It was
yesterday.
2 days
Anyway,
long.
what would you be?
So
go hurry up. We got
the
to
meal
go.
would be probably some barbecue beef ribs, the other half of my rib to my hubby, some mashed potatoes and gravy with onions, and
I'm gonna
some
get you for this one.
and some asparagus and some cornbread.
Look at this,
Oh my
girl.
goodness.
And for dessert, it will probably be
That's enough. You don't need no dessert.
apple pie and vanilla ice cream. There you
I'm
have
gonna
it.
get Trina. Now
That's
I
what
ain't
it
had
was.
nothing to do with this.
Okay, so I have
yours.
just one thing to say. I do want to do a game show.
Look what I got.
Oh, let me see that. Okay, so I want to do a game, a dating game show in the upcoming weeks.
We don't have that much time, so
You think we
You should
can
pick
do that,
another
right?
one.
Can we do that?
nah, gone.
You don't want to do a dating
Yeah.
game?
Who?
You want to do a game?
We gonna bring somebody?
Well, it's going to be about you.
Huh?
Kim need a man. She need a man.
Look.
Yes, I said it because I'm tired of Kim. You know,
You tired of me dating these frogs?
I'm tired of her.
Okay.
She did
I can't. I will do that. I will have a.
If you have a brother, uncle,
half
a
dead
cousin,
uncle,
do you want them old, young? What
I
age?
can't do old. I like for the teeth to be attached.
Okay.
I don't want to do this at all, but
It's going down
This
in the
is
weeks
a true
to come
story.
because if you have somebody, please contact me. I'll be on the show next week with the email address. Email me personally, and
we got 1 minute
We'll get
to
back
go.
to
on the Go Radio. I'm in shock right now. What's the show? The New Perspective. What's Stopping You with Kimberly Harrington and
your girl,
and my girl Trina Thompson.
And your special guest, T.
who might be the new host because for real, a dating show with me.
Don't start none, won't be none.
I gotta find you a man, girl. Okay.
Girl, they don't date before
I would
the
love to be the host
holidays.
of
They
that
don't. They don't like to date before the holidays.
Okay, thank you
Oh,
for
right.
tuning in.
Thank
We'll
you
see
for
you next
tuning in.
week, same time,
That's
right
You
here.
not singing.
Money
You not
spent.
singing it out. You ain't gonna sing it out.
Ain't no
Down, help
stopping
her.
us now.
That is my song.
Go
too.
ahead.
We're on the move.
No stopping.
Uh-huh.
No stopping.
If y'all can see,
No
yo,
stopping us
I don't even
now.
care no more. I'm in shock right now. I told my business.
No stopping.
Uh-huh.
No
If
stopping.
y'all can see Ernest,
Ain't no stopping us now.
cue the music.
On the move.
Come on, T.
Y'all said cue the music.
I know you know someone who has a negative vibe. And if you try to make it, they only push you aside.
Oh no!
They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they going. They don't know.
Hey!
Hold us back. We're gonna put ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our act now.
Hey!
Ever been held down before? I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Don't you let nothing do what? Stand in your way.
Hey!
I want you to listen to what? To every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now.
We're on the move.
No stopping.
Uh-huh.
No stopping.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
I love it! Yes! Yes! Bye, everybody! Happy holidays! See you next Friday!